level. Stop, stop. Wow.
Sitting on their back, you're just paddling it out. So some people, it's kind of like a mixture of glamping. You can bring whatever you want as long as you can fit it in the boat. So some people bring coolers out. Some people they bring barbecues. When I went camping, I wanted to have a pillow. I was like, I'm doing it. There's space, so you can have a great time out here. Also, if you check out the watercoloring right now, it's actually stunning. And this is all due to where the glaciers are situated. So on this side of the lake, we have a lot of glaciers. And what causes the coloring, it's all an optical illusion. So you have these glaciers sitting on top of the mountains. They are moving because there's a thin layer of water between the glacier and the rock. Kind of think of it as sandpaper rubbing up against the rock, creates a very fine powder we call rock flour or glacial silt. Same consistency as baking flour, but in terms of the color, it's more so the color of our shirt, and it's a little brown. So it gets tossed into the water. Eventually, once it settles and stays suspended, how light interacts with it, kind of think of those prisms where you shine light through. Instead of a rainbow coming out, it's more so the blues and the greens. So on lake, we tend to get more so the blue coloring, so it's more of a turquoise to teal. Concentration does play a factor in terms of how cloudy it is, but in terms of the coloring, it's more so the size of these particles. So if anyone's been to Lake Louise, it's more of like a silky green. So I guess the particle size is slightly different, but still absolutely stunning. Earlier in the season, when we don't have as much of a concentration, it's more so a Gatorade blue. So it's constantly changing, which is spectacular. Now we're almost at our destination. Does anyone have any quick questions or curiosity? No? Just taking the views, but I am going to point out, just coming up on our left-hand side, we have the one and only Spirit Island. Just a small parcel of land that juts up from the mainland. Some of you guys are definitely thinking, Sarah, do you know what an island is? And I do, but this is actually a stranded island. So our water does fluctuate quite a bit throughout the season. At the start of the season, again, we have quite a bit of melt off, so it is an island. But this time of the year, it dwindles down, so it's more so a peninsula. I'll talk more about it on the way back because I know a lot of you guys are distracted by this gorgeous view on our lake.
Sorry.
I know.
Uh,
It's quite stunning out here. And again, we are surrounded almost 360 degrees by the Queen Elizabeth Mountain Range. Now we are going to be docking shortly, so if everyone inside could stay inside, I'm just going to tell the game plan right now, and then I'll tell that guy once I go back out there. But You guys have 15 minutes, so you do not have to keep track of time. We will do that for you. All we ask is that when you guys hear a horn, please come back to the curly pillow with myself and Becca. If you not see either one of us, you're on the wrong boat. Please go to the next one. This is the best boat in terms of speed, so we love those boats. But in terms of Spirit Island, again, it's a small parcel of land that juts out from the mainland. So just out of respect for the Stonies, again, they do hold this area very near and dear to them. They do hold ceremonies on the island. Please do not go on Spirit Island. There's a nice little trail on the left-hand side that leads back around. It might only take you 7 minutes to do. But if you want that iconic photo that brings out the color even more, go up to the lookout. But you can also get some great shots down below. I know a lot of you guys may not come back here for a very long time, so take those photos, but also at times just put down the camera and just take it in. Sometimes photos just can't do this place justice, and especially on such a calm day, you just can't help but want to sit there and just take it all in. But when we're docking, I just need everyone to please take a seat. Awesome. Could everyone take a seat? Wonderful. Because I'm going to be jumping off of a moving boat, and if Becca loses me, one of you guys will have to take my place. Yes. But please stay safe. Wait until the captain gets off the boat. Make sure we're fully tied off and safe. Once Becca gives you the good to go, feel free to disembark the vessel. You guys are coming back with us, so feel free to leave stuff on board. If you get chilly, feel free to come back to the boat earlier. Anyways, have a great time.